Modus tollens, here's the proof and the charges against you. If P, then Q, not Q, therefore not P. If the Earth is a sphere with a radius of 3959 miles, P, then every horizon distance measurement must be no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, Q. Not Q, because we got a horizon distance greater than 9.41 miles, therefore not P. The Earth is not a sphere. Over.
All right, so you need to cite the scientific article where it makes that claim, right? If you're debunking that claim, you have to cite it.
It's not a scientific argument, it's my argument.
So you're not making a scientific argument that you claim is proof. How does that work?
That's correct. Modus tollens is not scientific, it's logical, knucklehead.
Oh, so it's so it's a deductive proof.
It's logical consistency proof.
Okay, is it inductive or deductive?
Wait. Aren't these the
Forms of
assholes
logic.
that now
Which
claim
one is
that
it?
science doesn't
Has to
prove
be one,
things?
doesn't it?
Now you're asking if this is scientific and does it prove something?
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm asking
nobody's claimed
QE,
this
is it
fucking
deductive or
science.
inductive? Which one?
Are you fucking serious, Darkstar?
Bye, QE. I guess you gotta go, right?
I just gave the argument, brother. What is your response to the photo?
Modus tollens, is that a deductive or an inductive proof?
You thought it was a scientific argument just a second ago.
Well, which is it, deductive or inductive? You tell me.
Now he's gone into inductive and deductive. The argument was just set against you. What is your response? Why is the horizon behind 9.41 miles?
You need to cite the scientific element that is being disproved here. And if it isn't being disproved, then what are you disproving?
Oh, God. Hey,
wow,
what are you disproving?
You guys are struggling. You guys
oh, what we got? Science.
bad.
Science is the only form of knowledge fallacy.
He said it proof, right? So I asked him, is it inductive or deductive? He didn't know an answer for that.
It's a geometric proof.
It's a geometric proof, therefore deductive?
Geometric proof.
Okay, which form of logic is geometry, in deduction or induction?
Nice dancing around the question, bro.
This is just obfuscation.
I'm not dancing, he is. He's not answering any of my questions, is he?
It's pathetic. Why don't you just answer the fucking question then?
Why don't you stop whitening and let him answer my question?
Darkstar, why don't you answer the question? Why don't you answer the question, Darkstar?
Just answer the question, Darkstar.
I'm telling you, this
What
is
are
a
you
nothing
scared of,
burger.
Darkstar?
The floor is
your
yours,
religion being
Darkstar. Answer the question.
I've asked him about 4, he hasn't answered 1. Why would I bother answering his question?
He asked you one first. Answer the fucking question. Unless you could just say, oh, I can't. You can always do that.
Yeah, it's a nothing observation. It's not a black swan. It's consistent with many other observations. This is not interesting.
He's retarded.
Wow.
Like, you're claiming it's a black swan. It's one of the many black swans. Like, how you're butchering that analogy so badly.
But he doesn't understand the significance of the observation. He's just retarded.
Yeah, it's a black swan, but then there's like hundreds of black swans, right?
Might be 9 miles away.
How many black swans are there? Just this one or many?
Darkstar, why is the horizon past 9?
No answers, guys. No answers as usual. Well done.
The answer is many. The answer is many.
Then why call it a black swan?
Because you're retarded, that's why.
Oh, because I'm retarded. Great answer.
Let me explain it. I'll explain it.
Well, I asked you a question. Why call it a black swan if there are many?
Give me the floor, and I'll explain it to you simply. The black swan argument only requires the presence of one. If there are many, it only doubles it down.
Okay. The black swan argument only requires one to do what?
Negate the previous premise that only white swans exist.
No, not white swans. We're talking about a specific observation. What does it debunk?
God, he doesn't even understand the argument itself.
I'm challenging you, and none of you seem to be able to answer.
He doesn't even understand the structure of the argument.
Let me try.
Oh, I'm exposing your lack of an argument.
You'd have to be quiet for a moment, though. So, the premise would be that all horizons are geometric. All swans are white. All horizons are geometric.
So all observations are going to be geometric.
Who is that? Who is that? Earthshaped? Who is it that's just making that racket? There's too many people to keep track of. I can't see who's destroying the show with their fucking horrendous mic.
No, it wasn't me.
I'm on the lookout.
Hey, Squatting Thunder Bear, come off mute and explain the black swan fallacy.
Hold on. This dude's asking a question which I've given him the answer to. The analogy to all white swans is geometric horizons.
Okay, so cite the scientific paper that says that all observations are geometric.
That would be the geometric Earth curve calculations.
All right, but it has an accounting for refraction, doesn't it?
It's still a geometric calculation that has a geometric horizon in it.
But it also has refraction too.
And it's a geometric calculation and has a geometric horizon in it. However, the black swan demonstrates that the horizon's not geometric. Now, the Earth curve maths is the assertion that all horizons are geometric, because in that maths, which should be, if we're on a sphere, always applicable, then we'd always have a geometric horizon, i.e. the horizon is always geometric if we're on a sphere.
Yeah, only if there's no such thing as refraction in an atmosphere, which there obviously is. So why are you ignoring that?
Okay, let's try that then. So you're saying it's refraction that we need to be accounting for. What kind of refraction?
See, I'm almost getting into an argument with someone who needs a mute button. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Oh, fuck
Nobody's
off!
muting
He
you.
asked you what refraction.
Nobody's muting you. I asked you what refraction is. Is that your cowardly
Yeah,
get
but I think you're getting close to getting triggered again. You're going to start shouting, aren't you?
Do you need me to repeat the question?
Atmospheric refraction.
Atmospheric refraction. What type of refraction? Obviously in the atmosphere. What type? Lots of different
Well,
types
it's your
of
claim, right?
atmospheric
How are you debunking something? I don't see.
It's your
how this is
claim.
debunking
It's
it.
your claim. You claimed refraction.
Chocolate, I don't need help.
Are you kidding?
Chocolate.
Sorry.
No, I'm reciting
Now he's off. You see. I'm trying
scientific
to repeat
status
it.
quo,
Chocolate,
right?
you're
So
not
he's
helping.
debunking that.
Chocolate, when you do
This
that,
observation
when you
apparently
do
does
that,
that.
he does
I think he needs to
this.
establish
He does
how he
this,
does
Chocolate.
that.
So
With some
that's
sort
why
of
I don't need
citation that
help.
shows that he's
Because he now
debunking
won't
something,
shut
doesn't
up. Thanks to Chocolate. Thanks a bunch, Chocolate. So the question, do you need me to repeat the question? You claimed refraction is the answer to this black swan image. So I'm asking, given that there are 5 different types, which type of refraction, please? Your claim.
Did you
of
notice the
refraction.
crane is really bandy in the black swan photograph?
Sorry, just get you back on track for a moment there.
Yeah, did you notice that bandy crane? Why is that happening?
Just try and get you back on track again.
Is it something to do with refraction, do you think?
I'll just try and get you back on track. And we'll see if he keeps
Well,
saying
no
the
need.
same
I'm
thing.
asking you a
No,
question.
he's not going to
now. Why
let
is
me
the
get him back on
crane
track.
bending?
He's decided it's
Why is the
verbal
crane
diarrhea
bending?
time. I'm not allowed to speak from this point, clearly.
No,
Hey,
I'm
why are you
challenging
muting me?
You're not entering
Why
the
are you muting me? I'll try and get you back on track.
Answer the question.
I'll try and get you back on track. Our argument was with...
Yeah, this is... No, this is
you're
what you always
muting
do.
me again. Dark Star,
No,
you're muting me,
chaining
my friend.
questions and you're not allowing
muting
anyone
me.
to challenge you.
You
It's
are
typical of
muting
your
me
debating
again.
style. It's
You
weak.
are funding
And I'm not going to fall into it because it's bullshit.
Can I get a moderator? No one's helping me. He's just constantly talking through me. I'll try and get you on track again. I'll see if I can actually say it without interruption. Probably not, because he's got to mute me. So our argument is about the horizon, not the cranes. So let's not concern ourselves with the cranes. It's not what we are arguing about. I'll try and reiterate what the argument is about, given you were given it only about 10 minutes ago by QE in the form of modus tollens, and it described the geometric horizon in the argument. No mention of the cranes in our argument about the black swan, only the horizon. Now, your answer to that was to say refraction. Now, I've asked you what kind of refraction, and your answer is cranes. That's not a type of refraction. I just need to know what type of refraction we are talking about when you explain the geometric impossibility that is the horizon. What type of refraction, please?
Show me a black swan without refraction.
Oh my god.
What kind of refraction? That's your claim. We're stuck at the same point, mate. We're not moving on.
Yeah, just show me a black swan without bandy
Keep
cranes.
demanding things of me, and I'm trying to qualify the claim you made of refraction. Do you
The
know
burden of proof is
5
on you.
type-
You're the one making the claim here, aren't you?
No, you claimed refraction. You, not me.
What you claim, this
doing
black
that.
swan
Mike,
observation
again,
is debunking
some
something.
asshole with a shite mic that's presumably not even talking. Close your mics, people. It's clearly a dialogue between me and this Dark Star dude. Clearly, everyone else needs to be on mute because you're just fucking up the audio. Darkstar, you've claimed refraction solves the problem of this picture and the modus tollens argument that was put to you. And I'm asking, what are the 5 effects of refraction? Do you know them?
Well, you claim refraction doesn't solve the problem, so why don't you establish that claim? Back it up.
I don't claim refraction. You have claimed it, my friend. Are you slow? You said refraction. I'm asking you what kind of refraction, or do you know what are the types of refraction or not?
I'm saying I don't accept this observation because there's clear artifacts of refraction throughout it. You should throw it out if you have a brain in your head.
I heard that. And now I'm asking, refraction, there's 5 different types. Which one?
Establish that refraction isn't causing this observation.
I don't know which one. What type of refraction? I'm not trying to disclaim it or prove it.
Well, it's up to you because the burden of proof. The burden of proof is on you, isn't it? So it's up to you to find out what kind of refraction is that's causing this.
Oh my God, constant muting. You're claiming it. What type of refraction are you claiming when you say refraction is the answer to the horizon's
what's causing the cranes to bend so much? Is it not refraction?
Right, this is round in circles again. I'll try again. The argument was put to you with modus tollens, and the argument was about the geometric horizon. I started off by asking you about whether or not you believe that horizon's physical. You said you didn't want to debate. Now we're into you defending this picture with refraction. And I'm asking you, for about the 5th time, what type of refraction are you referring to? There are 5 types. Do you know the 5 types, first of all? Yes or no?
I think it's bendy crane refraction.
That's not a type of refraction, you fucking moron. You fucking moron. Do you fucking morons think that bendy crane refraction is a type of refraction? You complete fuckwit.
Well, there's a bendy crane in that picture. Why is that happening?
A type of refraction, you complete fucktard.
You sound upset.
Yeah, because you're a fucktard. Bendy crane refraction isn't a type of refraction, you fucktard. I'm just pointing out you're a fucktard because of your stupid assertion that we've got fucking bendy crane refraction. That's not a type of refraction.
Why is the crane bending?
You're just fucking stupid. Dark Star, you're a fucking stupid idiot. That's not a type of refraction.
You're the guy who thinks the Earth's flat.
Sorry. You claimed refraction, and when I asked what type, you said bendy crane refraction because you're a fucktard.
There's clearly refraction in that image. You have to be crazy not...
Fucking bendy crane refraction? You moron? Is that the
bendy
type of
crane
refraction, you moron?
that's it.
Yeah, what's clearly going on here is you don't know what refraction is. What are the 5 types of refraction?
That there's clearly refraction in that
what
image,
are the 5
bending
types?
the crane, distorting the image, and you're claiming this is a great proof.
I've heard it.
When it's laced with refraction,
we're not deaf.
Do that. You should throw this out.
We're not deaf.
Don't be a child.
I heard the first 6 times you said it. Now I'm asking you, what are the 5 types of refraction? Go.
Are we doing a quiz now?
Yeah, you said refraction. Now it's a quiz to see how big a fucktard you are. Do you know what refraction actually is? What are the 5 types of refraction? Given that you've claimed it, you fucktard.
Well, you're the one claiming this is a black swan, so why don't you establish that first?
So have we now established that you don't have the slightest idea what refraction is and the 5 types of it?
It's an important observation in any sense, so why would I give a shit about the questions you have?
You're not listening, you're now talking through me and muting me. So can we now firmly establish that you do not know the 5 types of refraction, even though you're
I'm getting bored of the argument, mate. You need to establish this is a real black swan. You haven't done that.
There he is with his mute button. He's being demonstrated to be stupid, so he's got to talk through me. I'll try again. Let's see if he talks through me again, because he's obviously losing. I'll try once more. Can we now firmly establish that you, Dark Star fucktard, does not understand what refraction is, because you can't list the 5 types?
I'm not going to play a quiz with you.
So you don't know what the 5 types are?
Well, I asked QE a couple of questions. He didn't have any answers.
No, don't try and wiggle and worm away from the fact that I'm asking you.
You boys don't answer questions, so why should I answer yours?
Hello, I'm asking you what they are, and you don't know.
I'm telling you, I don't give a shit about your questions.
Are you going to get a concession that you're thick, or are you just going to talk about something else?
No, I don't think the Earth's flat, so I'm not as thick as you.
Red herring obfuscation segue. Yeah, I've asked you what the 5 types of refraction are, given that you've claimed this picture is explainable with refraction, and you don't know what they are. You're a moron.
I'd say there's clear evidence of refraction. You seem to be denying that. I don't know
And what
why.
are
Maybe
the
it's got something to do with your bias.
Yeah, okay, there's clear evidence of refraction. Yeah. What are
Is there
the 5
refraction in
types?
that image? What do you think?
What type? What type of refraction?
Is there
it?
refraction in that image, though? What do you
Yeah,
think?
and what is it? What type?
Well, some type of refraction, enough to bet.
Some type of refraction? Is that like bendy crane refraction? Is some type of refraction a type of refraction? You fucking moron. That's not a type of refraction. Some type of refraction's the words of a fucktard. That's you.
No, it's bandy
Fucktard.
crane refraction.
Some type of refraction. Yeah, there's 5 of them, and you don't fucking know them because you are mentally retarded.
No, I don't think the Earth's flat.
No, you don't know what refraction is, even though you're claiming it as a result for this picture.
Bandy crane refraction.
Yeah, that's not a type of refraction. You're a moron. Bendy crane refraction. I say in a nice, slow Dumbo voice, so you get how stupid you're sounding. Nah. Bendy crane refraction, not type of refraction, mate. Hello? Sicko? That's not a type of refraction. Hello?
Well, you sound smart this time. Good job.
Yo! Fuckwit! Bendy crane refraction is not a type of refraction, you moron. You are just stupid.
It's just flat Earth shit, Nathan. Don't cry.
Not just flat Earth shit. You claimed refraction, not a flat Earth shit. That's also not a type of refraction. You just don't know what refraction is, because like all of the other globe heads who just go, refraction, you don't know what it is.
Just like QE doesn't know what modus tollens is.
Sorry, he knows what modus tollens is. You don't know what refraction is. Given that he's given presentations on modus tollens, formulated a logical consistency that's got you parroting refraction, and then being asked what it is and you don't know, I'd say he's got a pretty good understanding of modus tollens myself.
Is modus tollens a deductive proof or an inductive proof?
Is bendy crane refraction a type of refraction or something you just made
Oh,
up?
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. I've never heard of bendy crane refraction, especially in an argument about the horizon, but there we go.
Yeah, I know, but you're an expert in logic, right? So modus tollens, deductive or inductive?
Sorry, we're talking about your claim of refraction. All you're doing is flapping like a complete fundy. Flap, 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 flap. Talk about something else, because I've been challenged to back my bullshit, and I can't. So, you don't know what refraction is? Why would you claim refraction if you don't even know what it is?
You're an actor, Nathan. You're playing a part bullshitting people.
Another ad hom. Yeah, I am. I'm a trained actor. That's correct. Yeah, used to make money begging on the street, juggling. That's correct. Fire breathing, all sorts of crazy shit. What in unholy fuck does that have to do with your claim that refraction solves the black swan?
No, you're a bullshit artist and you're lying to people for money on the internet. That's what you're doing.
Hey, Nathan, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead. He's absolutely been.
I'm very confused, so I'm just trying to clear things up for myself. Is he trying to prove that refraction is the cause of horizons?
I just want you to tell me what the importance of this nothing burger actually is.
Oh, we did. We went through modus tollens. QE read it out to you. Was really concise. I then explained that the analogy would be that white swans are always occurring geometric horizons a la the maths of geometry for a sphere. So it's been explained to you how this disproves the sphere-Earth geometry, given that the position of the horizon is a geometric impossibility based on the limitations of Earth-based geometry. So it has been explained to you really concisely.
Yeah, you're just straw manning people like you were with Rumpus earlier.
It's not straw man, it's modus tollens. It's not logically fallacious, it's logically sound.
You don't know anything about logic.
It's modus tollens. It's a logical consistency argument.
Just say it over and over again. Modus tollens, black swan, flat earth proof, blah, blah, blah.
Really good observation, but can you answer the question? You start fucking walking around a fucking... Oh, can you just answer the fucking question?
No, he can't. None of them can. Do you think this fundy moron who's here to
he's bullshitting people, and guys like...
talk through me every time I pipe up. Do you think he's got an answer to the black swan? Of course he hasn't. He doesn't even understand it. He's
parroting her argument unthinkingly.
He doesn't understand what he's rebutted me with. He doesn't understand what refraction is. He's stupid. He's not going to have an answer.
Don't know what modus tollens is. Don't understand black swans. Yeah.
Yeah. What's refraction? What's refraction? What are the 5 effects of refraction, Darkstar?
Which type of logic is modus tollens?
What are the 5 effects of refraction you claim debunks the geometric impossibility that is the Black Swan picture? What
It's
are the
getting
5
boring
effects?
I vote we terminate him.
It's
Yeah,
useless.
Darkstar, how about you be a man of your word and character and actually follow through with your threat to not debate him?
Gladly, I'll stop right now, AI.
Oops.
What? Stop right now when you've lost? When I've demonstrated that you don't
No,
know what
he
refraction
invited
is?
me to be a man of my word and
I
not
thought he'd
argue with
stopped.
morons like
I
you.
thought
I'm going
he'd
to take him up
stopped.
on
I
it.
thought he'd stopped. Just a liar like Rumpus. No, you haven't stopped. I'm summarising how badly you've been pummeled, Darkstar. Shut your mouth. You don't want to debate me? No, that's because you have, and you've lost. We got to the point where you claimed refraction, and just simply by asking what refraction is, you had to ask us what type of formatting modus tollens is. Talk about what QE did a few years ago. Claim he didn't understand logic. Yeah? You don't know what refraction is. That's your defence to this claim by us with modus tollens. You don't know what refraction is. So you've lost. You've had your ass handed to you based on your total ignorance of the very claim you're making. Refraction. You don't know what that is, mate. That's why you're flapping all over the place, saying you don't want to debate me when you're in the middle of a debate that you're losing. You're as stupid as Brenda.